Hi guys, it's Paul Taron here, and today we're going to have a look at Thrive Leads. Now, Thrive Leads is part of the Thrive range of products created by Shane Malach. And if you are familiar with the Thrive Content Builder, a lot of what I'm going to be showing you today will be quite familiar to you. But basically, Thrive Leads is a plugin designed to really help you boost your email marketing by getting more signups, using a number of different things such as light boxes, email widgets, welcome mats, welcome ribbons, a number of different tools to be able to really give every single visitor to your website a much greater chance of being able to sign up. Now, I know a number of studies have been done on this type of technology, and people have been reporting anywhere from 200 to 500% increases in the number of email marketing leads they are getting when implementing systems such as this. And the nice thing about Thrive Leads is it's not just providing you a pop-up, it's not just providing you a welcome mat, it really is kind of providing you every single tool that you could possibly imagine, and giving you a number of nicely designed templates, so it's really quite quick and easy to be able to deploy. The only little note that I've got to make about that is you've got to just test what is the most effective for you. For example, a welcome mat. I'll demonstrate a welcome mat a little bit later to you in this video, but a welcome mat could be 100% more effective than, for example, a pop-up light box. And this is what the creators of Thrive Leads are really wanting to communicate, is that even though they're pretty much providing you every single option, they're not encouraging you to naturally enable all the options, but to test what works out the best for you on your particular website. And don't just simply believe what other people say. If somebody else says that they got far better results from a welcome mat, don't just simply believe them. It is very important to test. And that's again another good feature of Thrive Leads. You can test all this and you can see what gets the best conversion rate for you ultimately on your website. Okay, so let's get straight to it. So I'm here in my Thrive dashboard, and you can see I've got Thrive Leads over here and I've got the Content Builder over here. So depending on what products you have purchased from Thrive and from Shane and the team, you'll have different things that show here. I believe another one that could show here would be the actual themes, and the new product that they've just released is their headline analyzer. So there's a number of different pricing options. You can just purchase individual plugins, or you can actually be on a monthly subscription model, and then you will get access to everything: templates, all plugins, everything. I probably I've been given a review copy by Shane of Thrive Leads, but I probably will request a review copy of the headline analyzer, and that will be another plugin that I can show you in the future. But for today, we are having a look at Thrive Leads. So I'm going to click on the dashboard over here, and you can see I've just implemented this today, so we're already starting to see some stats and conversion rates, etc. And I've already created one group here for my paultaron.com website. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click this little arrow, and now you can see all the options that I was talking to you about. So we've got ribbons, we've got light boxes, we've got widget, post footer, slide in content, screen filler light box, PHP insert. Now PHP insert, I'm actually not too familiar what that might be, and it doesn't have a little play button here. You see all these other ones here have play buttons, and that's basically where Shane explains to you a little bit more about what these things are. My feeling is that this might be more for hard coding, so something that maybe developers might use more of. But we have all these features over here, and all these features are really different email marketing technologies to encourage sign up. And this is what I was saying, just because they are all here doesn't mean that you need to enable them all. You need to test what works for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you the two that I've activated, which is a ribbon and the scroll mat, or what other companies call a welcome mat. Other ones you might want to consider are things such as slide-ins, post footer. I might enable the post footer sometime in the future, but those are some additional ones that you might want to have a look at. So let's show you, for example, the ribbon settings. I'm just going to click on edit, and you can see I've named it over here. So this is for clients of my discount and coupon code website. I'm basically encouraging them to sign up, and they'll get a 15% extra discount on their first purchase. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on Edit Design, just so you can see the back end, and then I will show you what it looks like on the front end. So there it is over here. Okay, now I did choose a template. So the first thing that did when I created it afresh was the first thing that I saw was this choose opt-in template. So I chose this one over here, but you've got all these nice templates over here that you can use. Okay, so I'm just gonna click exit because I've already chosen this template. So this template had this like little arrow effect and this blue and stuff like that. And then it really is very simple. You just simply click and you see here how I can start typing. Okay, so very, very simple. And then the next thing that you got to do is you've got to click on this area over here and then connect with service. Now I've already done this, but I'll just demonstrate it to you for the purpose of helping you see this whole process. So here we are. Let me actually remove this and begin it afresh so you can see. So this is what you see: connect with service, create a new connection, API, and then I use get response for my email marketing, and then I will select one of my lists over here, press save, service name get response, and now I want to display yes, I want to display the name field, so you can either say yes or no, and I want to make it a required field, and I'm going to press save. Okay, and then the other thing that you might want to do is you might want to change the button over here, the actual subscribe button. You see I say save Moolah over here. So the way you would do that is edit components and then submit button, and now you can see over there that is how you change that over there. Another thing you might want to do is change the color, so for example green, which I think I actually will do, and I will press save changes. Okay, now that's all you need to do, and now we can go to our website and let us load one of our pages, for example the blog page. Okay, and there you see the ribbon mat that loads at the top of the website, and if we click that button over there, it says that the name and the email are required fields. Okay, so as you can see, that's quite easy to set up, and the user does have the ability to close using that little X over there. Now the only thing that I was trying to figure out here is, personally I would add a bit more padding to that X so it's not right on the left hand side of the screen there, and I would like that to be white, but that was one setting that I couldn't actually see how to actually amend. So maybe just a little note to the developers there, being able to customize those type of features. It might very well be possible, I might not have discovered it yet, but that was just one little thing there that I thought of. And maybe even just reducing the height. Instead of taking up so much vertical space, maybe making it a little bit thinner. But that being said, I might figure that out and post a little update to this review so that you can see that. Okay, so I'm going to click out of ribbon here, and I am now going to go back to the dashboard and back over here, and let us show you the scroll mat. So again, we just maybe before I show you that, let me just see over here. I'll just go over here, edit. I just wanted to show you this, so the triggers. So we've got different triggers here for these forms. So show on page load, show after a certain period of time. I might actually activate that for now, and I might say like after 3 seconds. Okay, and then it's got smart exit technology, which is also, I believe that is, yeah, you see this exit intent if the visitor attempts to leave the site before the set amount of time passes. So I already have one of these enabled using a different plugin, so I won't activate that now, but it's nice that this plugin does have that. So I'm just going to press save. So you need display after 3 seconds, display frequency. I'm happy for it to do it all the time, and the position is top. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard. Okay, and we click down and scroll mat. Press edit, and again you can see the different things here. Display frequency. Now the thing about scroll mats, I wouldn't display it all the time because they can be somewhat annoying if you did that. So probably every 3 days or every week might be a good benchmark for you. So let's just click Edit Design. So you get the basic idea of what this is over here. You know, it loads up. I'll show you, for example, this is on one of my other websites, and it actually is by another company called SumoMe. But this is a basic concept of what a welcome mat is, and then, you know, if they click no thanks, it then scrolls down to the website. Now, it's good that you are seeing this because I'm actually kind of in the phase now of possibly moving away from SumoMe. I've liked SumoMe in the past because of how easy it is to set up and to configure and go, but what I'm starting to realize now is you know, Thrive Leads and Thrive Content Builder have really come a long way since I first reviewed them, and the ease of use and the practicality of it really does make it a big contender in terms of, you know, you just simply pay the one-time fee to get Thrive Leads, and then, you know, you can install it on all of your websites. Whereas SumoMe has you know, they have a freemium model, so they give you a number of things for free, such as this, you know, whenever you see this little crown, that's a SumoMe plugin. So they give you so much functionality for free, but then they require you to pay an exorbitant amount of money, between $20 to $100 per month for one plugin. And I just can't justify their pricing model in terms of recommending them. The free stuff will get you so far. So for example, for free, I can't have the name field here. So you see how over here it says never miss subscriber special deals, and it just has an email address. If I wanted to add the name, I think I literally have to pay like $100 per month. So you see, I just can't justify that in my mind, and that's why I think things such as Thrive Leads, where, you know, there it is, there's a name, just makes more sense. In the past, yes, I would have recommended SumoMe because it just was substantially easier to use, but that is definitely not the case anymore. As you're starting to see, you know, Thrive Leads is an excellent product, and it's becoming much easier to use. The templates that they provide are very good, so just something to think about. So again, very easy. You know, you can simply type whatever you want over there. Again, same over there. If you wanted to add, for example, an image, you could add an image over here. So you see, let's say, I don't know, something like my logo over there. That's too big, so what we'll do is we'll say image size, okay, and we will align it. So you see what I'm saying? There's a number of different things that you can do over there, and you've got, if you have got Thrive Content Builder, you will be familiar with this on the left hand side here, which are all the elements that you can use to customize a design. Okay, and then again, if we click on name email field, you connect to service, and then it's exactly the same process as what I showed you on the previous one. I see here that I haven't made this a required field, and I do want it to be a required field, so I'm going to press save. Okay, and let's just close this default state. I don't like this that I can't see the bottom over here, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to change this submit button. I'm going to say what I said for the previous one, which was save moolah. Okay, whoopsie, my typing is not the best today. There we are, and a little exclamation, and we will change it to a green color. Okay, and that looks quite good to me. And then we just simply save changes, and we preview it. And that's what it looks like. Now, you might notice that this is looking like this down arrow is a little bit, you know, going over the button over here. But I have tested this on my live website, and even though it's showing like this on the preview, when it actually is live, it actually does look fine. So maybe I have noticed this with the Thrive Content Builder in the past. Sometimes it's not a fully 100% what you see is what you get. You know, some of the alignments or whatever might be a little bit out, but really that's a minor gripe, because, you know, you just simply save, and then you load your website and you see what it looks like live. And then, you know, if there's an issue, you would just simply click that over there and then change the margins. You know, see, so I actually had amended it. I added a 30 pixel margin on the top, which meant that this was correctly spaced when it was on the live website. Okay, so I'm just going to click out of that. That really demonstrates the core features of what Thrive Leads can do for you. Let's go back to the dashboard. The other things are the lightbox, the widget, the post footer, slide in content, screen filler, PHP insert, and then you can create short codes, which is nice and handy if you're wanting to embed like a lightbox or something into your content. Thrive boxes, that's kind of like the actual pop-up box that actually appears. And I don't quite know what this is yet, but maybe let's have a look in this video so you can see. So we say test. Actually, maybe let's let Shane explain it over here right now. What is a sign-up?
Welcome to the sign-up segue feature in Thrive Leads. This is an excellent way to sign people up to things with just a single click. And to explain what it does, I want to give you an example of a webinar registration. This would be a typical way to use sign-up segue, although it's not the only way it can be used. So here's how this normally works. You have a mailing list with subscribers, and you would send them a link, you would send them an email with a link that goes to a webinar sign-up page. And on this page, they enter their name and their email address, maybe some other things, and that signs them up to a webinar event that may be taking place on GoToWebinar. This is the typical process, and it works, but on closer inspection you can see that on this page we're asking subscribers to do something that's really redundant, because signing up through a form like this is exactly what they already did before to get on our mailing list in the first place. So we're asking them for information that we actually already have about them, and we're just making them jump through some extra hoops without any real reason. And also,
okay, I think that pretty much explains it. So that is very much in competition with other companies like Lead Pages, which they have something called lead links. So again, you know, this you know, for me, the team behind Thrive themes and Thrive plugins, they're always really going the extra step, because, you know, other people such as Lead Pages, you know, they've had these type of features for a while, but you have to pay a lot more money, you know, monthly fee to be able to gain access to this. So the whole kind of the feature there is, you know, in an email there is a link that then automatically it is connected to Thrive Leads, and Thrive Leads is able to pick up on the fact that that person has signed up in the past with their name and email address, or just their email address or whatever it is, and then automatically signs them up to services such as GoToWebinar, etc. So it's just really like one link registration, which on the sign-up segue that basically does. So it's very good to see that actually included in Thrive Leads. That really does make this product a lot stronger than what I even initially thought myself. And I was very impressed in the first place with it. So as I say, just the team behind Thrive are an excellent team, and literally every week to 2 weeks I will log into my WordPress and I'll see that there is an update to one of the Thrive products. So from a point of view of support and in terms of feature filled, I definitely don't think that you can go wrong with this. And I believe the price is about, is it $97? I think it ranges from $67 to $97 one time. So excellent value for money. So I really hope that this helps you to make an informed purchase decision when it comes to Thrive Leads or any of the Thrive products. And if you need any more information, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be glad to answer them for you, and maybe even follow up with an additional video if there was something that wasn't quite clear, or I might incorporate some screenshots or something for you guys. So there you are. Thoroughly recommend it. Great tool, and I'm sure you will love it too. Okay, bye-bye.